was one of them games when the result was what mattered the most, wasn't it?
Yeah, obviously we wanted to be in the hat for the next round. That was the main thing. That was our target for the day. But I thought first half, especially, I thought we were very good. Whoever we're going to come up against, we wanted to play well, and we did that, especially in the first half.
The first half an hour is quite methodical. Early goal from Kwesi, and then another one half an hour later, put you 2-0 up through Tom Dallas, and it looked at that point nice and steady. Yeah. But then in time added on at the end of the first half, there was a scramble, the ball went over the line, you went in at half time just 2-1 in front. That must have been a bit of a shock.
Yeah, especially I think we had quite a few chances in that first half. We created a lot of good openings, and on another day probably could have killed the game off in the first half. But credit to them, we knew they were going to be a threat from set plays at times, and we worked on it this week, and we dealt with the long throw, and then unfortunately the goal went in at half time, and 2-0 is always a tricky scoreline, as we always say, and then the next goal was always important, and they got it, and we knew at half time it was going to be, they were going to try and come out a little bit, and I thought we reacted well, but the longer the game goes on, they're in it, it becomes tricky.
Were you surprised in the second half that neither side managed to add to their score? Because, I mean, maybe the full-time fitness that you've got against their part-time fitness, maybe that could have stretched the game a bit, but it didn't seem to work out that way, did it?
Yeah, like I say, goals changed the game. We had another great chance as I think he couldn't see it because of the sun, and the keeper made a great save, and when I stayed, I don't know how it didn't go in. It was on the line, and it didn't get across the line. I think if we score that, and it changes the game, and vice versa. So yeah, like I say, as the game went on, the longer it stayed in the balance as in one goal, there was always a chance for them to get back into it. So yeah, it was a tricky one, but like I say, the main thing was we got through to the next round, and that's the main thing.
Well, you mentioned there that it was a tricky one when the game stayed at 2-1. Does that sort of play on your mind a little bit and start to make you think, I've got to play safety first rather than maybe something a bit more expensive?
Maybe as the game goes on towards the end, the latter stages of it, but I don't think anyone really thought that even the second half for a long time period of the game. We still created some very good opportunity. I don't think they had a shot second half until probably late on, where they started throwing a few more men forward to try and obviously get the goal. So yeah, no, there's always that element about it, but we obviously wanted to try and go and get 3, 4, 5 as we could have done in the first half and second half as well, but it just wasn't meant to be. But the main thing I keep saying is we're through, and looking forward to see who we get next.
You're in the fourth qualifying round, and in your career you've had quite a few FA Cup games. What's your favourite FA Cup memory of games that you've played in?
To be fair, the one probably was COVID year for me, for Crawley. We played Leeds. It was on TV, but there was unfortunately no fans there. But we beat them 3-0 at home to get through to the fourth round, which was really nice. So yeah, no, we're looking forward to whoever we get in the next round, and we want to obviously get to the first round proper. That's our main goal, and see what we can get from there and go from there.
So, one of the senior heads in the dressing room, what would your advice be to the younger players of what they need to do to be successful in the FA Cup?
To be honest, it's just enjoying the moment, because at the end of the day, I don't think you get many opportunities sometimes, and when you do get to that near enough getting to the first round, I think you just got to take it and enjoy the moment when you can, because it can be hard to get there again. As you've seen, there's a lot of teams in our league that have gone out in the second round of qualifying already. So yeah, just enjoy the moment and just take the next game as it comes. And
that next game is the fourth qualifying round, and really for non-league teams that's the big one, because you get through that, you could be up against the league side in the first round proper. Yeah, I think that obviously that's the goal. Hopefully that it's another tie at home. That'd be nice, because at the moment it seems like we're very good at home. We're unbeaten, and we're doing really well, and we want to play here. So hopefully it's another home tie, and we can whoever we're going to get, we're going to look to try and win it. Well done today, and good luck in the next round. Thank you very much. Thanks, Cheers. Jake. Thank you.